Hi there, it's Nursing Geek. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Greenhouse SMP, which is now on 1.17. And look, I have dragon wings. Hee hee. Um, so textures obviously are all 1.17 now in our existing world. The solution that was arrived at for this server um, to deal with the fact that the update is split in two was to create an extra overworld. So that we can go obtain 1.17 blocks and such um, without resetting the world and then needing to reset it again when 1.18 comes out and messes up the world generation. So, of course, I had to, even though it is almost midnight and I should be in bed, when I saw that alert, I was like, oh, I have to go check this out. And immediately jumped on and, threw all caution to the wind and went ahead and built a portal. The way these portals are built, the initial version was to make it with oak logs. Amy said it that we do with iron blocks, which makes total sense for a server where that's probably the cheapest item we have. There's a resource pack that I attempted to download, but clearly did not do so properly. That makes this look more like an actual portal, I guess. But whatever, it will do just fine. You might notice also there's chords at the bottom of the screen there and time of day, which is very useful. One of the first things I learned is that the time of day stays synced with this world, which is really good for if you are in the second overworld and you want to know if you're coming back to day or night. Doesn't tell you, of course, what time of day it's going to be in the other world. The two are not in sync with each other. And it's raining! And I have no idea what time, less than no idea what time of day it is because it's raining, so there's no sun. So I had the brilliant idea that I was going to use that space up high in that lighthouse because why not? There's nothing else being done there, and that way it's indoors. So of course I spawned in at the exact same coordinates, including being way up in the air, thankfully over the water, which made getting down easier, as the first time I came through I did not have all my gear because I didn't know what I was going to come through into. I didn't want to risk losing everything. But yeah, water, that works. I don't know how it's going to work in terms of bases, if we're just going to have the same base coords as we do on the existing world. That probably would be the easiest way to do things, rather than establish new bases with new coordinates. Although, clearly, even though there's still lots of water, this is not the same, I don't think. Or is it? Is that where my Turtle Bay is? And that's where the lighthouse is? Possibly. Okay, looks like the sun's going down. I tried flying around a little bit. Um, let me think about that. That does look sort of like where I was working in Turtle Bay. So let me look at the coastline on the other side. Now, to initially light this, you do it with a bucket of water, but you don't have to relight it every time you go through. Another thing I learned, because I was originally, well, for a number of reasons, I actually did have to relight it to go back through because I put my ender chest down in here because there was nothing else and broke it. Yeah, another reason not to put it there. That is obviously not where it's staying. But let me go outside and have a look. Maybe that is what I'm looking at. Maybe it is exactly the same terrain, and I've just done so much with it that I don't recognize it looking at it. I think maybe it is. I have glow ink. How do I have glow ink? We got glow squid here? I didn't think they would generate here. That means there could be axolotls. There is an underwater ravine here. Maybe that's where the glow squid was. Cool. Because I don't want to have to kill them for it. So if they're going to be just as good with the AI as regular squid, I won't have to. I still have too many turtles. Do you need turtle heads? I mean, I have, at this point, broken down and killed some turtles. So interesting. So if this is a carbon copy, then I do actually have a slightly better idea of what I'm dealing with than I thought. And I should be able to come up with a much better place to put the portal than that, and then I can dismantle that thing. Because I don't like having that just going way up in the air like that. That's just awful. It seemed like a reasonable idea at the time. um, what I should do is do what are supposed to do when you're syncing up another portal and decide where I want it to come out here, go back through, build it on that side, and have it come build it here, don't light it, go through that, go to the other side, light that, and come through here. That is what I should do. And it should be someplace at ground level. Because, right, I built this so far out into this. I built this out because it didn't come out far enough, I thought, for the lighthouse. So, yeah, this was all water. Huh. Okay, well, let me catch a quick nap and get on that. Oh, and apparently 6:33 is when you can actually go to sleep. Not 6:30, 6:33 for reasons. I don't know. Minecraft logic. Ooh, that means I can make a glow ink sign. I can make a glow. Ooh, do I do this one or up there? Let's do this one because I can do more than one. Assuming that all you do is put this and that, and you get a glow item frame. Coolness. And the map. So now the map is kind of lit up, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I would have to see it at night. Okay, so I think the thing that I need to do now is try to find some actual 1.17 stuff in the extra overworld, because that's the whole point to the extra overworld. And so far, that is not a thing I have done. Not really. Um, let's see. Should I start from here? Here's the thing. This is the same exact seed. And the fact that the village that is semi on, semi not on my base in the primary overworld is also there. The specific buildings are different, the organization is different. It actually appears to be a single village rather than a double one. So structures are not identical, but they do appear to be there. Um, the main thing I want, I mean, I could just start digging down for copper if that was the main thing I cared about, and that is something I will probably do at some point, but that is not the main thing I care about. The main thing I care about is azaleas. And I do know where there is or was a shipwreck. So I think that's what I'm going to go looking for. And the nice thing is, since it's moss, even if I raid it, as long as I have bone meal on me, I can just grab some and put it back. So it's still there for the next person. So yeah, that I think is my goal at the moment. So let's head back and go to Roseville because that's where the shipwreck I know about is. Well, it's actually outside the gaming district, but easiest way to get there is from Roseville. So the logical thing to do, of course, was to build a portal here. And this is within my thing, but anybody who wants to use it to get somewhere that's easily accessible from Roseville, totally welcome to. So now I jotted down the gaming district coords, which should help with finding my way there, because I did try this once already and did not succeed. That's because the ice field is very confusing. Okay, so I'm headed for 1379.67. So I want both of these to be going positive, but more east than south. Okay. So what I'm looking for is another mushroom island. Which I actually went back to my old video. It was the third video from this playlist. And it's getting dark already because time does not sync up between the two worlds. It does and it doesn't. So here's the thing. Let me get over here before anything starts spawning. Grab my bed. Take a nap. As soon as it'll let me. So it's 2:30 in the afternoon in the other overworld, but now they're both at 6 a.m. That's interesting. I mean, the whole idea of having more than one overworld is a little weird, so it's not at all surprising that it's going to do weird and quirky things. And it's actually kind of fun discovering them. Aha! Mushroom Island. Ta-da! And shipwreck. Please, please, please have moss. Like, really. Moss and glowberries are the two main things I care about right now because they're the things that would be relevant to my current base, is just to get a little more mystical and whimsical stuff going on there. Okay, well, let's get in here. All right, I don't need iron and gold. Got plenty of that. don't need a buried treasure map. Do the buried treasures have moss? Possibly. But let me see. Moss block. Oh, and there's several. So I can just grab one and then find my way out of here. Find my way out of here. Okay, not what I was trying to do. There we go. Maybe I should make a sign that says moss below. Because I had thought if there was only one piece, I would need to bone meal it up so that I could put some back. But if there's multiple blocks, I don't actually need to do that. So the other thing is glowberries, but those I think you have to get from wandering traders. And if I just stay put long enough, a wandering trader will show up. So from here, I could just keep on going to my base. Really, we're getting there. It's so funny to recognize the land generation. Oh, yeah, and here's where my turtle sanctuary and other thing is. And yes, I took down the floating in the air thing. So yeah, it's 2 in the afternoon on the other side, on the other overworld. But yet it is 6:30 here. So I don't know if the days go faster here, which is also possible. I mean, extra dimensions. Why not? Um, and I wonder what one person's sleep will mean when there's multiple of us on. I was really expecting like the entire world to be on here. And I feel like I'm the only person who's actually jumped on yet, which is kind of funny. Because that is not at all what I would have expected. So my main room portal is like over there somewhere. But my little house, which is inside my tree in the main overworld, is of course just in the middle of the plains here. I went around and tamed the dogs because they were of course killing off all the sheep. Don't know why I care other than why should all those sheep have to die? Um, unless we need them to for other things to spawn like axolotls. Oh, that's interesting. But aquatic mobs are usually different. So yeah, I've got 3 dogs hanging around, guarding the place. Hello. Well, let's set some of this down here and just start playing. Yay, azaleas and moss carpet. And you can just keep going and going, I think. Can't you? Okay, now I'm just making grass. I don't want to make grass. Oh, yay. Yes, this is the stuff I want. Now, I think since I have multiple of them, I feel okay with experimenting. I just have to hit it like a flower, right? No? Yes, there's my flowering azalea. Okay, so we've got that. And then for the moss block, I don't know if I need silk touch, but I have it. So now I've got a moss block, a moss carpet, and a flowering azalea. These are the things I came here for now. I should probably hang around and build some more things just because that's when the wandering trader will show up and possibly sell me some glowberries. But then again, will he? Will he though? And will the one in the main overworld? Here's the other thing. Yes, flowering azalea tree. Woohoo! Yay. Oh, I am looking forward to this. I wish they had their own wood. That is one thing, and I'm not the only person who has wished that. But we got 2 new woods in the last update, so I guess I can't complain too much. But oh, this is going to be so helpful. All right, and it's raining. So let's go home where hopefully it is not raining. Ooh, why do I not have at least one pressure plate here? That is silly of me. And ideally I should have 2. I meant to grab. Okay, and now there are 2. I've been having weird inventory things and weird lag things, and not just on this server. It is clearly me, whether it's my connection or my computer. But yeah. Ooh, and you can put them in, okay, flower pots, but I can do that. I can do that here. Yeah, weird lag like that. Okay, so here's a question. Will it replace Podzol? Yes, yes it will. Okay, I don't care as much about the non-flowering azalea trees, to be honest. Although I'm sure they will make for some nice, you know, variety. There we go. Okay, that's probably good for the moment. I don't have to completely go overboard on it, but I can. Okay, and now I have run myself out of bone meal. Not that that's really a problem. This is just too much fun. Ooh, yes, and see, getting that mixed in with the roots And let's get at least one of these up to tree height. All right, let's get rid of some of the non-flowering ones because I don't actually care that much about those. So it's not replacing that because it's got a flower on it, it seems. Interesting. But now will it? Now it will. Huh. And let's turn one of those into a flowering azalea tree. Woohoo! And yep. Okay. Let's see what these look like in a flower pot. And really, if anything, that's probably where I should be doing this, is over by the flower shop, but whatever. Hello, flower pots, or at least bricks to make them. Okay, I don't need the dandelion. I don't need a lot of the stuff that's in my inventory right now. I'm not even sure why some of it is there. We can put the item frames in here. Oh, hey, wandering trader. Let's hope he's got what I want. Where are you? I hear ya. Oh, and it's going to be nighttime. Wonderful. Here you are. And you may be slightly more useful these days. Yes, you do mini blocks and everything. But the most important thing is, do you have glowberries? You do not. Oh. I don't have most of those things yet. Oh, I can get some little mushroom blocks. I'm not selling you an enchanting table or a diamond ore. I could do a warped stem. But let's get inside and get some sleep. Oh, and the other thing is our scoreboard has reset. Mine was 0 anyway. So I don't know if it's the same thing that it was before, which was how many rabbits you've killed. Speaking of, thank you, kitty. I can make leaping potions, ethically sourced. All right. What else did you have for sale? Okay. Um, well, yes, I'm going to also give you that. So I will have some mini warped stems. What else you got? Emerald block? Yeah, we can do that. Honey block we can do. Blast furnace we can do. Dispenser, I don't know why I would bother. Hay bale, red mushroom block. Crimson nylium. Okay, these are all things I can do. Come back here. I want to buy more stuff from you. Okay. Anything else? The enchanting table is adorable. I don't really feel like making one for you. I probably should. It is adorable. Oh, and I can get pointed dripstone from you. Thank you. I still am going to need dripstone blocks at some point, but okay. Let's put all this stuff right in here. Okay. Yeah, why not? It's 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian, I think. Do I have 4 obsidian? Ooh, I might not. I have crying obsidian. Okay, I am not making a, unless I run down to the mine and grab some, which I could. Bingo. Oh, trader. Tell me you're still out here. Oh. When I want you to hurry up and despawn, you don't. Oh, there you are. Good. You dropped your leads, so thanks. Not that I have a ton of them already or anything. You didn't want to sell me that? Really? Okay. So now we have a whole bunch of mini blocks that I can use to decorate the builds. I have, and I'm going to put those in here just because I don't know what else to do with them. I have dripstone, but I think I still need a dripstone block in order to use the dripstone. So I'm going to have to mine for that in the other world. Oh, and I was going to... I have 8 million somewhere. Yeah, well, not 8 million, 46. That's cute. Those are very cute. So yes, more decorative blocks, exactly what we needed. And I am probably going to go to town putting moss like everywhere because moss. And let's add those in there. I don't really need the grass to be in here. So we'll do that. I could even put some of those mini blocks here now, like a mini enchanting table somewhere here, like there, which is silly because it's right next to the real enchanting table, but whatever. It's cute. It is adorable. And blast furnace. Go here. I don't know why, just for funsies. They're cute. Alright, I need a place to close out, so let me grab some more moss. I didn't end up needing my potion of fire resistance, yay. Grab some more of that. Yeah, I'll deal with that later off camera. Let's come over by the shop, the flower shop. This is where I should be for this stuff. Uh-huh. Yep, I think that's everything I'm buying from you, dude. Yeah. So, this is where we shall sign out from. Yay, 1.17. Fun, fun, fun. And yeah, so until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.